Bones here, and I'll talk about the biggest complaint people have about an M&P and the M&P series of pistols is not that they're not comfortable, not that they're not reliable or durable or just badass guns, but people hate the triggers. Why? Well, it's got a little play, and instead of like in the Glock style trigger with the safety and bar in the middle, we gotta depress that and then the whole trigger moves back. This bottom portion has to be brought back, and then the whole thing will move back itself. So they say it feels mushy, and also it doesn't have an auditory reset. Like, you cannot hear it. You kind of feel it, but that's about it. So Apex Tactical Solution makes a RAM kit, which is reset assist mechanism or something similar to that. But what it is it makes it so that there's an audible click that you can hear and feel, that it lets you know that there's a reset. So here you go. Gun does its magic. Click. Gun does its magic. Click. Then gun does its magic. You can hear it's a definite click. Let me show it to you this way. And you can see it kind of kicks out. It kind of kicks out. Is it worth it? Yeah, because I effectively just eliminated the major gripe people have against this gun. Oh, well, if that's your biggest criticism, then this is now on par with any Glock out there. And honestly, if you don't like this trigger because you think it feels somewhat mushy, that's fine, because Apex has you covered there too. And they have Glock style triggers that drop in. That's all they are, is a drop in part. You can see it's aircraft grade billet aluminum, and it's got the safety in the middle instead of, you know, the two-part trigger mechanism. So there you go. Now the reset mechanism, that's $22. So basically for $27 you're getting auditory click, and your entire reset's changed, and you can easily put it in yourself in 5 minutes. The trigger itself, that's about $70. Is it worth it? I don't know yet. I'm going to take it out and shoot this tomorrow, and it's going to be with just the reset, the RAM kit. So we're going to see how it goes, and if I think it even needs it at that point. And if it does, then I'll go ahead and put the trigger in. And if not, I'll run it like this. Ambidextrous Glock killer. Alright, this is Sanche. We're out here. And anyways, I just shot the first couple of the rounds through the M&P with the RAM kit on it. And this is the group from I'd say 15 feet ish. I don't know, how far do you think that is? 20?
That's 20.
20 feet. Alright, so that's the group. Alright, so I just did this and the camera died at the very end, and it kind of ticked me off. But anyways, let's talk about my final impressions on the Apex Tactical Solutions RAM kit. I think it's worth the $22 most definitely. You saw the groups I shot. I did those in kind of threes, and then I'd shoot 3 and then kind of reevaluate my grip and take another set. So you saw them spread out a little bit. The kit and the gun allow you to shoot a lot better than what that looked. I was looking at the first part of the video, and it was kind of hard to tell the click because the audio on this camera is not that great, so we try doing that real quick. So here's the reset. So over the microphone. So you can see there is an audible click, and you know there's a little bit of a kick out in when you're letting it out. Come on. It helps if you actually reset the gun. See? So the slower you do it, the less of a kick there is. So if you actually let it out with some speed, it'll kick pretty good. And honestly, it takes away the little bit of criticism of this gun. There's not a lot of criticism for this gun, and the biggest criticism is what? Oh, well, the trigger sucks. What about the trigger? Oh, well, there's no reset. Really? Well, for 22 bucks, I fixed that, and I did it myself. How easy is it to do? Well, I have to say it's pretty easy. I did it myself in about 5 minutes. I'm not a gunsmith. I'm only semi-mechanically inclined. And basically what you're going to do is you're going to pound out this pin in the back here, right here. And you're going to take this sear housing out, and there's a column that goes through it. And what you're going to get is a little cylinder with a notch cut out of it and a spring. And you're going to put that spring over the cylinder and slide it in, or the column, and slide it into that cylinder. And the notch goes up, and you put it back in, and you put your gun back together. And that is the extent of putting that kit in. So, is it worth it? Yeah. It is way worth it. No, you don't need to go to a gunsmith. And then what are they going to say? Oh, well, I don't like the fact that the trigger's 2 pieces. Alright, well, Apex has you covered. They've got an aluminum trigger. I think I showed that. And you just, you know, swap that out. That's a little bit more difficult, not a lot more difficult. I'm really debating on whether I'm even going to do that. Do I have the trigger? Yeah, I already have it here. It's just a matter of, do I really want to mess with it? I do need to take it down and do a detailed cleaning. It's been 500 rounds or so. But I don't know if I really want to mess with it that much. I shoot fine with this gun. It's completely reliable at this point, and it's got to reset. So, what can I say, man? If you're not shooting a high dollar 1911, a high dollar SIG, and we're talking, you know, above $1,000, this and a Glock 19, Glock 17 are the best guns you can get for the money. I mean, come on. For roughly $550, you get an amazingly reliable firearm. And, you know, there's a couple others in this group of polymer framed guns that are okay. They're not bad guns. The XDs, the SR9 from Ruger, Walther PPQ, but really, the 2 top dogs are the Smith & Wesson M&P 9 and the Glock 19. They're the best all around, and they're the best for their money because they hold their own with just about any gun on the planet. They may not look the greatest, or well, actually, I think this looks amazing. This is going to get someone to leave you alone, trust me. But anyways, and they're fun as hell to shoot. I don't know, what do you want me to say?